A gas pipeline explosion earlier this month turned this California neighborhood into an inferno. Could mid-Missouri residents face the same danger? Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Hill in for Angie.
And I'm Stephanie Zetlin in for Jim. Thanks for joining us. We had our own pipeline explosion here just last year, though no one was injured. We sent KOMU8's Nina Moini to find out where these pipelines travel through our area.
The explosion killed 8 and dozens were injured, along with damage to more than 100 homes. The federal government and California authorities are investigating why the pipeline, installed in 1956, exploded. The federal government is also looking at ways to improve pipeline maintenance across the country. I set out to find out about the condition of Missouri pipelines and get to the bottom of a question on the minds of many. Could something like this happen to me?
Yeah, the machine's called a flame pack.
That's the sensitive machine Rob Hall uses to detect the bad stuff.
Exhaust from a car, it could pick up, if there's dog droppings, it could pick that up.
To get to the dangerous stuff. Hall is simulating a test to detect leaks in natural gas lines underground. The Missouri Public Service Commission had a pipeline maintenance wake-up call 20 years ago after 7 major gas line explosions in the Kansas City area.
We have mandated that our utilities have a plan in doing a full review of all of their transmission systems in high consequence areas. That would be anywhere where there's a transmission line close to people.
Clayton says utilities check for leaks in those high consequence areas twice a year. But he says the greatest daily danger is in the digging.
It's when people either go out with a shovel and dig in their backyard and cut into their gas line, or someone's working out in the street and a backhoe digs through a gas main.
But the danger runs deeper, not just underground, but under wraps. Here is a federal government map of gas lines in Boone County, similar to the one that exploded in California. The blue lines are the big pipelines running through high consequence areas, but the picture doesn't tell the whole story.
This marker lets me know I'm standing above a natural gas pipeline, but the government says I can't know the integrity of the line I'm standing above, and neither can the hundreds of people who live in the surrounding area.
Clayton said in an email he can't release information on whether any Missouri pipeline has been inspected for security reasons. MU senior biochem major Brandon Salmons lives in these Columbia townhomes, and there's a high-pressure line running right through his backyard. Management told me they don't know the condition of the pipeline, and the owners declined to comment. But Salmon says he doesn't mind the pipes are private.
I would want to know only if it posed a risk, if there was inspections and something came up negative or something like that.
Clayton could tell me Ameren has repaired any trouble spots in 80% of its pipelines. But he says staying safe is a lengthy and costly process.
You can't just replace all of that pipe at once. The more they invest in new infrastructure, the higher rates go.
While we wait, you can find out more information on Call Before You Dig, past gas incidents across Missouri, and the causes at KOMU.com.
Meanwhile, authorities released pictures today of that pipeline explosion that sparked our investigation. A piece of the pipeline is laid out in northern Virginia. Investigators with the National Transportation Safety Board are examining the 28-foot-long section of the natural gas pipeline, looking for clues as to why it ruptured.